Guys, Bobby, I'm going to take about 30 minutes. And the reason for a little long, this is only two-page. I want to give you the explanation of what we're doing with Shift 4 merchant processing and how you can be in on by exposing this to some businesses and restaurants and make some nice money. At the same time, I want to show you the marketing card that I've been given. And of course, everything has to run through me. My buddy Lou, who's tied in with Shift 4, cannot just open this up. This isn't like network marketing. So he's only could put on a few special reps that he knows, like myself. We're going to have transparency, but just so you know, this will be my marketing card that you'll be giving out, explaining to the business owner. And of course, you could follow up with them with your phone number. I don't care. But the point is, just so you get clear that you won't have your own marketing card that I'm going to show you. Okay. So let's go through this. Obviously, my thought is I'm going to try to get some restaurants and businesses myself, but I've been networking and made over $4 million for years. I believe that people lead to people. People know businesses. People know restaurants. Why not share? Now you could do a little bit of the same. If you happen to know someone, I'm gonna go over the commission structure with you. And if you want to, you got a buddy who knows a restaurant owner, you want to kick them a couple $100 for bringing you into that restaurant, that's up to you. Okay. So you can network this to your own degree. All right. So let me go through this. I want to take my time so you're not confused and you're ready to call me. We'll get you the flyers. We'll get you set up. Okay. So Shift 4 merchant processing for restaurants and businesses. Okay. They're one of the largest companies in the world, guys. 75 countries. I already covered this on the my opening of Team Limitless, but in case you're just jumping right here, I just want to reiterate it. 300 billion dollars processed annually, over 300,000 customers, over 5 billion annual transactions. And because they're one of the largest, if not the largest in the country, they can guarantee the business savings. So you got the big daddy you're working with. That's important, okay, for credibility. Okay. Now, on top of this, them being so huge, that you'll see in my card, they give away all the equipment, free setup, but they also give $5,000 to restaurants just for switching over. $5,000. So you got something your restaurants are going to want. The restaurant must qualify 2 months of processing, $30,000 a month, guys. That's only about $1,000 a day. Probably a small coffee shop does close to $1,000 a day. Now, let's be clear. This is given to restaurants. This does not apply to businesses, whether you get a casino, you get a pro shop or whatever it is. A lot of processing can be done at businesses, which we get paid on, but not this upfront money that we're going to talk about for the restaurant as well as ourselves. Okay. Your job is simply to get my marketing card to them. If they're interested, there's going to be links for that business owner to reach out to me. Of course, they can call you directly and you can hook them up with me if you want. If you can get them and be in control, I'm fine with that. Okay. Your job is to get them on the phone with me. I'm going to set up a call with Shift 4. Shift 4 takes over. If the restaurant switches or the business, but if a restaurant now, you're going to only for restaurants, be clear, you're going to get paid, or we're going to get paid. I'll show you the way I've got this commission worked out between the two of us. But we're going to take in, we're going to get $2,000 upfront, okay? $2,000. And for businesses as well as the restaurants, we're going to share in 20% of the processing, but there's no upfront if it's a business. But processing could be huge. Bring in a Home Depot. How much credit card processing you think it's done there? Okay, guys? And trust me, I'll show you some of the companies we have under our belt. Okay, so I'm going to show you my marketing card at the end of this. Okay, that you can get share with restaurants owners, managers. We're going to have a separate card separate marketing card for businesses. Okay, there'll be a different set of videos. The restaurant card that I have done right now, we'll have the other cards done in a week, let's say, but this will be basically for restaurants, is what I'm showing you. So whether it's a restaurant or a business, there's going to be three ways you can share. We're going to have a flyer for both. I'll have that done this week. It'll have a QR code right on the flyer. Okay, you can make up business cards if you want. I can get you the QR code, but the flyer, a little more information on it. And all they do is scan with the flyer, you're going to hand them. That's if you can't get their number, you can't be in control, you're at a restaurant depot or something, hand them a flyer. They tell them to hit the QR code. That'll bring them to my marketing site or marketing card, however you want to call it. And of course, they go from there. Okay, so we got a flyer for quick delivery. You also can have the QR code on your phone. So all you say to them is, here, let me click. Here's my QR code. Take a picture of it, and that'll give them the marketing card. Okay, you should try to get their number. Best thing is to get their number, and then you send them my marketing card. That way, you're in control. We have a follow-up mechanism. Okay, either way works. Okay, flyer, QR code on your phone, or send them my marketing card. Okay, now I'm only going to have a handful of people, so trust me, I'm not going to take anybody's money. It makes no sense for me. What are you going to find out? You call that business, oh yeah, we switched over, and you're not getting paid. There goes everything. So, guys, let's be honest. I'm going to pay you what I'm going to talk to you about in a second, and there's quite a bit of money to be shared. Okay. Now, your goal is to have them reach out to me, as I mentioned. I'll book a 15-minute call with the company. They'll simply send a copy. Once the company will talk to them, say, hey, send me a copy of your restaurant monthly processing. There's no private information on that, just what the processing company does for whatever one they have, okay? Shift4 will do a no obligation evaluation, show them their savings. My buddy Lou tells me, Bob, we save everybody money. Okay, so you got a lot of confidence that we're giving them a better product. Okay, company takes over, they go forward, we get paid. All the money is going to come to me. As I said, he's not going to have a million reps. Okay, I'll have a written agreement for every one of you guys that wants to partner with me of just what our splits are, and I'll have full transparency. I'll show you the processing payments that I get every month based on that business, and make sure that you'll be comfortable what we're getting. Now, once the restaurant switches over, this is cool. After 2 months of processing, now for them to get the 5,000, they have to hit that 30,000 a month criteria. We don't have to do that. We can bring in the smallest coffee shop, and if they switch over just after 2 months of whatever their processing is, we're going to get a $2,000 upfront commission. I'm going to go over how that works. In addition, I'm going to get 20% of the processing that Shift4 receives. Remember, spreads are different. To get the restaurant or the business on board, they might have to lower it. Shift4 wants to get the client, right? So they might have to cut a few deals. Depends on what credit cards used. But I asked my guy for a ballpark. I said, what's my 20% going to be on whether it's a business or a restaurant, on about 100,000 in processing, whether it's over a few months or every month or a half a month, whatever. Just every 100 grand, you can figure we're going to make about $50 every month on that 100,000. That's that. He told me that's medium for most businesses, okay, or restaurants even. So it's not a bad thing to be. You get 10 restaurants under your belt, you're making a little bit of money, let alone that upfront money, okay? And let alone if we get a huge business or something, okay? I told you I'll be fully transparent with my commissions. Now, here's my commission options to you, okay? The first two are for restaurants. That's when we get $2,000. You can keep, I'll give you the full $2,000, but then we don't share on the 20%. I keep that. Or you bring a restaurant in, you get 1,500, I get 500, and we'll do a 50-50 split on all the credit card processing. For all other businesses accounts, we'll just split 50-50 on the processing, okay? And remember, Shift4 already does airlines. How'd you get an airline? Someone did. Casinos, large hotel chains. I'll show you with my card some of the things they have. Every swipe from a client or customer, we're going to get paid. So now I'm going to review the restaurant marketing card with you. Remember, the business marketing site or card, that's coming soon. And also I'll have the flyers that we can hand out to either businesses or restaurants, give you a nice package. I'll have it all lined up for download. But I just want to get you started as quick as possible on this. So with that said, that's the plan. Now, let me show you the marketing card that they put together for me. And I think it's pretty clean. So right below this video, right now you're watching this video. I'm going to put in here as soon as I'm done recording it. Link below. I got other links in case we come up with those other marketing cards. But right now, this is the marketing site. I call it a site. It's really more than a card. But it has my picture on there. It tells them, if you have any suggestions, let me know. But it says free merchant statement, review, free point of sale, credit card terminal, free installation. So you're giving them some nice bullet points right here in the marketing card. Okay, guaranteed lowest processing up to 50%. They also have zero processing where the customer pays for that. I'll show you that later. They can save my contact. Okay, now this, I'm not going to go through each video, but this is my card. You're obviously on it in this website. Watch each video. They're like 2 minutes each. I think this was, let me actually click it for a second. Yeah, 2 minutes. It gives the basics of what Shift4 gives them. Kind of explains what I just told you, talks about setting them up, talks about the $5,000 they get. These next two videos are credibility. There's some huge restaurant chains that are participating. This is only a minute 54, and this one is 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, okay? These are some huge companies that are already doing. So these are the credibility that, now the reason I'm showing you this card, you should try to get the business owner to download it and then show it to him, okay? Because you want to make sure he goes through it. This explains the $5,000. This is some of the clients, guys, okay? Are you ready? Look, Burger King, Outback Steakhouse, Denny's. I don't know if they have the whole franchise or they have certain Denny's. They might be individual franchises, okay? Bally's, casinos, San Francisco 49ers. Hello. You're playing with the big boys, okay? So show this for credibility. A lot of companies with restaurants, whatever, they don't want to shift over to some rinky-dink company. We got to show them that we are big boys, okay? I don't know how to back other than just to show, click on this again. So that's the videos, that's the restaurants. Let me just show you a couple more things. Shift4 clients, I just showed you. Do you know? Now this is, let me just show you what this link is. This is like a training because I want you to, this goes into a little more detail for the restaurant owner about the transactions and, you know, surcharge programs. Some restaurant owners want to dig a little deeper. We have that. So explain to them. It's on here for them to dig a little deeper. Impressive financial results. There, the things I just showed you. We have there's the 5 billion, blah 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 blah. So we got that there for them to look at. And again, I hate to keep doing this to you, but I don't now click visit. There was something else. Yeah, that was. Oh, I showed you the clients we have. I showed you the financial numbers. Now Shift4 also has a great website. Okay, this is the Shift4 website. Okay. Let me just show it to you. You can go through this on your own, food, beverage, show some of the companies. Got a nice professional website put together, okay? Secure, simple. Here's the numbers I just showed you that are in the flyer, but in case it's right on their website. Well, guys, we got a nice marketing card for you and for the restaurant to go through. But again, the more you can coach them on it, maybe even download it and show it to them. And again, try to follow up with them, try to be in control. Now, these last things I just want to show you. They have some great things. They have pay at the table POS, like a little POS you can pay right at the table. I'm not going to go through this. There's a 44-second video. You should watch these, get familiar, and then the business owner can also watch it. They have a mobile app, okay, for the restaurants. Again, quick little video, a couple of minutes shows them on that. Then POS design specifically for restaurants, QR code, again, 2 minutes and 18 seconds. These aren't mandatory for the restaurant to watch before they book a call, but if they want to dig everyone, you might want to dig a little deeper as someone marketing this for restaurants. Sometimes want to dig a little deeper, okay? So this platform, and then they go through zero processing, how the customer can actually pay for the processing fees. You got a few more videos on there, and then these are going to be opened in a second. This is where they can text me, email me, contact me. Okay, guys? And they can refer, by the way. If they refer it out, okay, they're going to get the $2,000. So it's a little added incentive for the restaurant owner to, if he refers it out to another restaurant, they're going to make the $2,000. Okay, no, we won't anymore because that's there. But hey, if you can close that restaurant or that business, or that restaurant, I should say, to make a $2,000 referral, why not? Create your own card. That won't be disabled. You won't be able to do that. Okay, guys, I hope you get it. Call me. There's some nice money to be made. Everybody that I'm talking to right now, including yourself, knows some restaurants, especially if we have this nice marketing thing set up. You just got to get them. They want to save money. They want to play with the big boys. You're not coming in with some third party little rinky-dink company. You're trying to discount them. Because we're the biggest, we can offer great discounts to them. Okay, guys? And there's some remember, $5,000 if they're any size business that they're going to get paid up front after 2 months of process. That's a pretty nice incentive. Okay, guys, call me. Let's go to work. I'll get you set up. We'll have some fun. I hope I didn't go too long.